Hey, dude. What are you doing, Daniel?
Hey.
I've asked him nicely. Stay back.
You are great as shit.
Anti-Nazis have attacked the only Jew in the crowd.
You call yourself a Nazi, you fucking dog. Fuck off. You fucking get back. Fuck off.
You're so brave covering your face there.
Get fucked.
Why are you
Go
so
fuck
brave?
yourself.
Avi Mini for Rebel News in Melbourne, Australia, where a group of about 20 to 30 neo-Nazis are gathering for what they have planned an anti-immigration protest. But here today, a counter-rally of so-called anti-fascists have gathered in the hundreds. We're here today to speak to both sides. One has been widely condemned, the other not so much. Let's see how it plays out. This is the first time I'm coming to a protest where both sides hate me equally. I'm excited.
I don't hate you, Avi.
You don't?
I don't.
Oh.
These guys do.
These guys do. All right, so let's talk to the ones that hate me. You're standing against the Nazis today?
You are too, right?
Is that exciting? That the first time in your activism, you get to stand against...
Are you here with us against the Nazis?
I'm here to do my job. I'm here to cover both sides, yeah.
As a Jewish person, you see white people congregating in mass. You see white people being explicitly self-interested in their preservation as a threat to Jewish existence.
Why are you assuming what I feel? Like, I'm just looking at him, he looks like Antifa. Why does he look like Antifa? Why are you trying to be like them?
The reason why we dress this way is to protect our identities. We could have made it grey.
That's what they do. That's what they say they do.
If you eat some custard, it might help you grow.
It certainly worked for you, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
You're fucking ignorant, Avi. All right. A couple of years ago, you went around asking people at the BLM rally, what about this white woman who was murdered in, America?
Justine Damon is her name.
Damon, right. Now name 3 First Nations people who died in custody in Australia.
I'm not the one that's rallying for that, though. Don't you see the hypocrisy in that?
But you've named a white Australian woman who died in the USA.
On the same police force that they were marching for an African-American criminal. That was the point. Why have you got a mask on?
Because of COVID.
Because he's got crumb all over his beard.
And you're wearing a helmet just in case the COVID gets you and you collapse and you're safe.
Yeah.
You are Antifa. That's what the conclusion
We are fascists. We're not anti-fascists. We're authoritarian.
They're also fascists. They're not anti-fascists
They
either.
are anti-fascists. They want to destroy white... Fascism to them is white people.
Are you excited to finally have Nazis to protest?
You are.
Really? Why are you calling the only Jew a Nazi?
You are great as shit.
There we go, we'll get it.
Look at him, he's a little dog.
Which one was it? We got him on camera.
They've run in.
So there we go. Anti-Nazis have attacked the only Jew in the crowd. Are you calling me a Nazi?
Yeah, you're a fucking Nazi.
I'm the only Jew here. How can you call a Jew?
You fucking call yourself a Nazi, you fucking dog. Fuck off. You fucking get back. Fuck off.
A gang in all black. They're so brave. You're so brave covering your face there.
Get fucked.
Why are you
Go
so
fuck
brave?
yourself.
Why are you so brave? Why are you so brave like that?
Yeah, walk away, you
you're
coward
brave.
bitch.
Come by
You
yourself.
fucking dog.
Why do you target the only Jew here? You guys are anti-Nazi, I thought.
Well, how come you're...
Oh, yeah, sorry, I'm walking away.
Why don't you go with your handler?
I'll answer your question, bro. Do you know why? Why are you here with a bunch of white people when you're from Yemen and they're anti-immigration and you're an immigrant?
I'm here with an Asian, a black man.
Exactly.
And
Don't you think that's ironic that you're here at an anti-immigration rally when you're...
you think I support the Nazis? They hate me. I'm a Nazi. I'm a Jew.
You're anti-working class, mate. That's what you're all about. You're all about smashing up working class organisation. You're a bunch of cowards.
I'm the coward. Look at your friend.
Look at this guy.
Look at your friend.
This guy's come around here to fight. He came around here to fight.
He's security. That's his job.
I saw him punching people.
Because they smashed me with a pole.
No, I went in to help my friends. help these good.
you're-
That's what I'm saying to you. That's what all these people are
How can
doing.
you call
here.
the only Jew here a Nazi?
No.
How
You
can
are
you-
a Nazi. That's what you're all about. That's what the far right's about. It's about smashing up workers organisation. Every workplace.
You know what I love about you?
every
You know what I love about
workplace
this? This is a
I'm
protest that I'm
trying
hated
to
equally
organise.
by both groups. I'm hated by your group because
No,
you
don't-
say
don't
I'm a
pretend.
Nazi.
No,
I'm
don't-
hated by the
don't
Nazis
pretend
because
you're
guess what?
Don't pretend
I'm a
you're anything
Jew.
else.
We want to be separate from Jews.
That's fine. You do that. You do you. As a Jew, I want you separate from me too. So that's fine.
Whoa, that's some common ground.
No, don't pretend you're innocent.
Sorry.
Speak to them later then? Are you going to interview them and prove
I am. I'm going to do exactly what I was doing here. Imagine that, dude. I want to stand for your white people. How many white people did your hero kill? All good, man.
In relation to the assaults and
Yeah,
the
I'll
theft?
report it later.
Yes.
Yep.
Thank
We've
you.
got it all on camera.
Yep. Excellent.
We'll
Thank
have
you.
on
We'll follow
camera
that up.
your no dramas.
So
All right, guys.
I'll get the details. You give us the footage
No,
and we'll follow it up.
I appreciate it.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you.
I think it should be their right to protest, and the others, it's just getting violent like that. So things got a little bit hairy there, but thank goodness we were expecting there was potentially going to be a problem because of the actors involved. Daniel, how did you feel that went?
Look, it got very violent. I was forced to jump in to keep everyone safe when they attacked with weapons, flagpoles. Police very quickly arrived, got in the middle, asked us to move on for safety concerns, for obvious reasons. Like you say, the police have had a hard day today, so we did move on.
And the good thing is police do say that they are going to follow up with the assaults and the theft of equipment. But guys, none of this is possible without your help. Follow Harvey.com. Subscribe to us across all platforms. Sign up to the mailing list so you don't miss these stories. But also click the donate to Rebel News button to ensure that we can afford to pay people like Daniel for such important work. Follow Harvey.com. Listen, it's weird that people protesting Nazis turn on the one Jew here. I find that a bit odd. When you work that out, you come back and let me know, all right? See you later, guys. Stay safe.
You should shape your beard
Why?
because it's like a bit messy down here. Yeah.
Do you don't know about different cultures, or do you just think you do?
No, I don't know about different cultures.
You always go around telling people of color what to do, how to
about
dress.
Daniel's breakfast.
No, I don't. I'm asking you.
I want to hear about Daniel's
Do you always go around telling people of color how to dress and how to look?
I want to hear about Daniel's breakfast.
Yeah.
That deflection. So the white anti-fascist being called out for his actual racism,
Did you eat
and
the
he's
yogurt?
deflecting by talking about nothing.
Did you?
Listen, stick to what you
find
do
out
best.
Daniel had for
Your
breakfast?
racism. If you care so much about those causes, aren't you actually hurting? Example is yesterday, just Moira Deeming, who was an ally for that issue. She ended up getting sacked, kicked out of the Liberal Party. So an ally who was in a position that was
They're
able
not
to do
our
something.
ally, though.
Not your
They're
ally,
not ally.
an ally to the issue, not your ally. You don't have many allies.
What we did was we forced that conversation on the table, and we forced the Liberal Party to denounce its own people.
But you turned the public against an issue
No,
that
we-
was
no, we don't.
it was
You
it was
are
in
in the public.
it was in the mainstream already. You guys hijacked and gate crashed their event.
I disagree.
Nobody supports you. If people supported you, you'd have a lot more than the same group that was here a month ago. Nobody does. Antifa has about 10 times the amount of people dressed
They're
very
state
similarly.
protected. They're state protected.
Hold on. Many people online think that at least a number of the group, including you,
That's
are
called-
potential
yeah. That's called
feds.
that's
Are
called-
you feds?
No, we're not. That's called fed jacketing. And the purpose of it is when there's a grassroots nationalist movement that tries to rise up and recruit and gain popularity and gain people to its cause, all the people that are threatened by its political presence, they accuse anyone further to the right of them as being some sort of psyop.
But you've essentially done the same thing yourself when you say that they're state-sponsored,
protected,
which is the same idea. You're doing exactly the same thing on so many levels. You and them, you look the same to me in every single way almost.
Dude, what are you talking about? You're a wedding photographer. Please, do not talk to me.
We just had a guy tell us all about the working class, and you're telling me that wedding photographers can't do this kind of work.
Are wedding photographers below your white privilege?
I think.
Actually, no, you're right. I got an answer. No, I just think I'm better than you two fucking idiots.
You said, yeah, that's fine.
Nothing to do with class or race or any of those things.
You brought up my job. You brought up my job.
Anti-fascist, and then he went straight to making fun of him like the person of colour is below him, the holy white man. Shame on you, you racist bigot. This is the first time I think we're in the same boat. We're hated by both sides.
You're telling me I have no principles.
I want to know what Daniel's breakfast
I
was.
do. Maybe you don't agree with my principles, but
Principles are your bank account.
He doesn't monetize his work, so how is his bank account? He's a wedding
Was it a
photographer
muffin?
like you mocked before.
Oh, no, you got me. He's actually a saint and a martyr.
But everything you say is either a lie or racist. So What do you stand for, you racist, bigot, lying sack of Antifa?
Keep the insults coming. That was actually a pretty good flow.
I'm not against Jews leaving the West. I think that's a good strategy.
Do you support Israel then?
Absolutely not.
I see Palestinian flags. That's.
You know, when you see a Palestinian flag, you go, well, what's going on?
This is an interesting one for me because I'm literally at a protest where both sides feel the same way you feel about me, and you make similar arguments.
Free Palestine.
I thought you only care about white people. Why Palestine? Tom, you're gonna have to talk to him. He supports Palestine. They're brown. You guys and the Nazis are two sides of the same coin.
With the neo-Nazis under police guard, the anti-fascists marched through the streets, eventually joining forces in a protest to free Palestine.
How's that different to the other side? They have many of the same arguments, especially when it comes to Jews and Zionism and controlling the world.
How is it different?
You even dress similar to them. They're all in black, their mask covering their face.
There's 12 types of Jews. So
what are? Tell me, you educate me on Jews, please.
So basically, the Jewish organism is a schisming force. For example, why are there Jews against Israel?
According to strict Jewish law, the people of Israel, the Jews, shouldn't be ruling autonomously on the state of Israel without the Messiah. The Messiah has to come first. Okay. So it has to be under...
And who's the Messiah?
So it hasn't come yet, according to Jews, and that's why they're saying that they can't be there. That's why that's the entire argument. Yeah. And now, do you have a spectrum? Yeah, hold on, let me educate you there. There's a spectrum of those ultra orthodox. There are those like the ones that march with the terrorists, and then there are those that believe that that the Jews shouldn't be there, but we shouldn't side with the enemy. And then there's all the other Jews, the majority, where they believe no, we need a state because when people like what you believe actually became popular, unlike this tiny, sad excuse for a minority, when it actually became a popular, and it has happened several times in history, they believe we need a place, one state in the entire world where Jews are safe.
So you're saying when Hitler comes back, then you need an Israel?
You should agree with that. You want all the Jews out, so perfect. They've got a safe place. So why are you against Israel?
I'll chat to you later. I've got a bone to pick with you, mate. I copped so much shit from the last time you bloody put me on. Called me an actor. It was bloody funny. It was good.
I can't remember.
But, mate, I copped that much shit from it. Like, everyone's ringing up going, hey, Holmes, you're an actor, you're an actor, you're an actor.
All the boys.
That's just what it goes with it, mate.
You deserve every bit of it.
Time to join home and away. Exactly. I was going to say, next time I see you, I think I'm going to bloody say that.
Lucky it's a safe public space where you can't get me.
Our position on war is no more brothers' wars. We don't want white men fighting and dying.
Are you going to tell your Azov brothers to put their arms down?
No, they're fighting for national sovereignty. I'm not going to tell them to do that. Absolutely not.
They're killing other white people.
They are defending their land. Putin.
So you support the Ukrainians?
I support any...
Why do all Nazis support the Ukrainians?
They're protecting their national sovereignty.
It's good to see that they're putting safety first. Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 masks between them. Good on them. Why don't you wear another? Why don't you put another mask on? You're putting us all at risk.
Why don't you fuck off?
I'm right here. You're the one that walked to me.
Why don't you fuck off?
So how does it feel knowing that your group attacked the only Jew here?
I'm into it. So you should.
Where are you from? Where are you from?
Fuck off.
Where are you from?
Where the fuck are you from?
Why are you?
Fuck off.
Wear another mask.
Fuck off.
You look like the Nazis the way you're dressed. You look exactly like the Nazis.
Fuck off.
Don't touch.
Don't touch the equipment.
There you go. Police now dispersing what's left of the tolerant left and the small group of neo-Nazis. What we've learnt here today is that both groups, similar views, think that the other is the enemy, but in fact, both are the enemy of our state. And both are only coming to prominence because of each other. We've got to cut out the noise and fight for Victoria. Avi Mini for Rebel News in Melbourne, Australia.